Testing. All right, so the chat's up. Stream's just getting started. If you just tuned in, hello. How's everyone doing today? Give it a few minutes. Probably give it about 3-4 minutes before we really get started. Let some more people join in the chat. Talk about the markets today. I know it's a little bit later today. Sorry about that. If any of you are asleep, I do apologize, but hey, sleep is for the weak, as they say. But yeah, I'm just gonna give it a few minutes. Alright, we are going live. How is everyone doing today? It is the Naughty Investor. Hope everyone's having a great day. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the live stream chat or in the comment section of the video format. If you do want to support the stream, super chats are highly encouraged and they do help support the stream. It's a one-man show. Or I did recently, a viewer of mine named Jay suggested that I put some crypto links, like some wallet addresses, in the description, and you can catch those in the description if you do want to donate some XRP or donate some Bitcoin. My links are in the description of the video. But now let's get into today's news. We have some interesting news with Fidelity from Anthony Pomp. Now, for those of you who don't know, Anthony Pomp is a pretty large figure in the crypto industry. I mean, I follow him on Twitter. He has a lot of Twitter followers. He's always ranting and raving, and he has some good things to say. And there was question about which altcoins Fidelity is going to support. And what Anthony Pomp said is he included XRP in that. So he included XRP as a top coin, which he should, because XRP is a top coin. So let's get into it. The sudden movement in Bitcoin prices has added fuel to the cryptocurrency market's excitement, with many in the space speculating that the bear market may have finally come to an end. In the latest Crypto Trader episode, Rand Narnar sat down with Frank Chaparro, senior correspondent at The Block, and Anthony Pomp, founder of Morgan Creek Digital Capital, to talk about Bitcoin's price changes and other developments in the industry. Frank touched upon the recent Binance hack first, of course, big news, stating that in the grand scheme of things, losing 2% of total holding is something that can be rectified. This was said in connection to the panel's opinion that the market was finally responding to the news, as evidenced by the slow gain in prices. Nornar then spoke about Fidelity's latest news offering cryptocurrency trading to its clients, something that was attributed to the rise of the world's largest cryptocurrency's value. According to Anthony Pomp, quote, "It is at least good that they have given a timeline for the launch. Fidelity is similar to Binance in the way that they are both well respected in the community where the upper management is all pro Bitcoin. When it comes to trading pensions, endowments, and other important financial features, Fidelity is not going to think about the bottom 99%. They are going to stick to the top ones like Bitcoin and XRP." Even Frank gave his 2 cents on Fidelity's news, stating, quote, "Bitcoin is a natural place for Fidelity to start. Even then, I was very surprised by how the market reacted to Fidelity's news, to the point where it was mentioned that Fidelity would be considering cryptos and not just Bitcoin. I feel that the writer was just hedging when the news broke out. As far as I know, they only have 5 clients, out of which Galaxy Digital is one of them." Okay, so what you have here is there was a big discussion in the crypto community as to whether Fidelity was just going to be supporting Bitcoin or they're going to be supporting cryptos, and which cryptos. And I think we have a general idea of what they're going to be doing. They're going to be taking what Coinbase used to do, where they're going to be supporting the top coins. But unlike Coinbase, where they were biased against XRP, unlike Coinbase, they're going to actually be supporting XRP as well. So that is a good confirmation in my opinion. And I think that we could all agree that it will start with Bitcoin and then we'll eventually move into the altcoins. So everyone who's wondering why is Bitcoin getting the price increases first, this could be why. Bitcoin's the starting place, but it doesn't end at Bitcoin. It starts at Bitcoin, but it ends, well, it doesn't really end, but it flows to Ethereum. It will eventually flow to XRP, flow to your top crypto coins. So we have Jay in the chat. Hey Jay, how you doing, man? Happy Friday, Phil. Fidelity will start with Bitcoin first, then maybe roll out with top cryptos that has utility case volume in the and that is popular in my opinion. Yes, I completely agree, brother. I think of course they're starting with Bitcoin, and I think what comes next? What comes after that? Well, they're not going to then go to like some bottom coin that has a very low market cap, no volume, no one's talking about it. They're going to go from Bitcoin and then they're going to move to the next big player. So that's Ethereum, that's XRP. Those are your top coins. And eventually they may move to be a more broader market. But I think for the time being, if they could get Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, maybe Litecoin, maybe eventually have your top 10 coins at one point, they will have captured the majority of the market when it comes to what people need, okay? So very, very interesting with Fidelity. I don't want to overplay this. I'm not saying that this is the catalyst where we are going to double in price overnight, but I don't want to underplay it either. I think this is great news. Fidelity coming to crypto is great news. Anyone who argues otherwise, I don't know why. Why would you argue otherwise? This is what we've been looking for. More adoption from traditional financial tech companies, all right? So very interesting there. Also, Jay, I did take your advice on what you told me last time. I did take your advice. I did what you said with the wallet addresses, and I think it was a really great idea. So thank you for your idea. Next up, I think I have a little bit of a delay with the chat. Let me give it a second. Because I'm using the chat on my phone. I'm not sure. Because not necessarily with the chat, but even with the stream itself, there's a small delay. Because when I first started, it said I had 0 viewers, and then it was like I had like 8 viewers, so there was no in between. But YouTube's weird. We all know YouTube is weird. Okay, so we're moving to the markets today. I was very happy to see that the markets were going up today, despite the recent Binance hack. I'm really happy that the markets didn't overreact to that, okay? So a lot of people were saying that the markets were gonna really, the FUD was going to take hold of the markets, but it didn't. The markets cut right through the FUD, and we're up on the day. We're almost back. We're almost back at 200 billion US dollars. Jay says green day. Yes, it is a very green day. Money is being made today. Litecoin up 5%, Bitcoin Cash 2%, XRP up almost 2%, Ethereum up 3%, Bitcoin up 3.65%. Most of your top coins are making moderate gains on the day, which is good. We want steady. We want this steady growth we've been having. It's been great. It's really been great. Bitcoin did go up. It's at 58.2%. Litecoin, the silver crypto, yes, Litecoin is definitely always has been put into that category as being the analogous to silver when it comes to the crypto industry. People would call Bitcoin gold and Litecoin silver from the very beginning because Litecoin was cheaper to move around at the very beginning. And I'm pretty sure Litecoin fees are getting reduced again, if I'm not mistaken. I was reading an article on that the other day that Litecoin fees are getting reduced again. Randall says bear market ended at Bitcoin 3,168, up 100% in 5 months. Unfortunately, XRP is still stuck under 30 cents. Yes, we are aware, Bitcoin has been surging lately and XRP hasn't been going up as much, but I think that is going to come to an end. I think the longer XRP goes, what's happening with XRP, let me say this, it's a blessing in disguise because it's giving other investors more opportunity to accumulate. Right now, people are accumulating XRP, and I've talked to a lot of people online who are accumulating right now, and they're accumulating because they're preparing for the boom. We talked about it last stream. The XRP is the sleeping giant of crypto right now. Jay says Litecoin is due for a good pump because of the halvening. Definitely true. Definitely true. The Lightning Network is going to be a game changer. I have no doubts about that. It solved Lightning Network and other off-chain, sidechain and off-chain solutions, I think, are definitely the way going forward, just because they really, really increase scalability. So yeah, most of your top coins up today. Wow, was there not? Oh, all right. Yeah, the biggest gainer on the day was Japan content. I don't want to know what that is. I mean, I love Japan. But I don't want to know what that is. ArcBlock down 14%. Digitex DAO down 5%. Crypto.com chain down about 5%. So there were some losers today, but your main coins were up today. Again, biggest gainer is Basic Attention Token in TrueChain. Now, nice 30% gain on Basic Attention Token. Yeah, I gotta get going with that. All right, so what else do I want to talk about? This was just an article. Pull up for the second. Crypto market has hit a new high for 2019 as Bitcoin cranks higher to $6,300. I mean, we're cranking higher every day, people. Will there be pullbacks? Sure, but I think we're on a steady pace now. Whereas before, the past year and a half, we're on a steady downward decline, bear market. Now we're on a steady upward ascent, where we're in the bull market. I think most of the the psychology of crypto markets right now is feeling more bullish. It's feeling more bullish. And I'm happy with that. I mean, I think that's great. And let me just check, see how the stream's doing. All right, yeah, we're doing good. We're green right now, which is good. And yeah, so definitely interesting there. I wasn't going to do a long stream today, so we're going to see if we get any questions coming in or any super chats or crypto donations. I do have the wallet addresses in the description, guys. So if you do want to support the stream, again, it is highly appreciated. But yeah, let's get some questions coming in, and then we will wind down the stream. I'll just give it a few minutes, see what comes in. There's a small delay on the chat. Randall says Litecoin is still up about 375% since its December lows. What was the bottom for Litecoin? I remember at one point it hit a really low point where I was like, wow, that is ridiculous. Let's see. See the historical data. I'm gonna go to charts. Like $20. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Which is ridiculous. I mean, Litecoin was really falling for a while. People were concerned that Lee was selling Litecoin, but I guess the reason he sold some of his Litecoin was because he didn't want a confliction of like him having, yeah, I don't know the whole story, but Jay got in around $25. Very, very nice play with Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin I've always felt didn't get enough attention from the crypto markets. Like, I always felt like it was like the ugly stepchild, but the ugly stepchild who had some merit. You know what I mean? Like, I've always liked Litecoin. I've always felt highly about it, and I've always felt there was a place for it in any crypto portfolio. Whether it's just a small place or a medium-sized place, I've always felt like Litecoin did deserve a small place or a medium-sized place in a crypto portfolio. It's definitely been interesting. There's been periods where Litecoin's hot. There's been periods where Litecoin's not, and I think we just have to follow it and follow where the money goes. You know. What else should we talk about in the stream? Oh, we don't have to talk. I'm gonna let the chat kind of take their own. I might let the chat take their own direction for the stream. We could talk about anything. Oh yeah, so the Litecoin Jay says Litecoin Foundation has a huge loyal following, despite Charlie Lee selling all of his holdings. Definitely true. Definitely true. How was the stock market today? Stock market. I think the stock market. Oh, that's what happened today. Uber had an IPO. Uber had an IPO today. That's what was big. So they fell 7.6 below the ride-hailing giant's already conservative offering price and a bleak debut for the nation's most valuable startup. So Uber had an IPO, and Uber's interesting because there is a ton of potential with Uber. But what a lot of people don't know is Uber has been running at a loss on purpose. It's a strategy some corporations do for the past few years. And they do that to kind of accelerate their growth. They're like, all right, we'll take less now. We'll reinvest all of our money back into the company. So 5 years from now, we can get to that point. And that's kind of been the debate with investors. Do we want Jay says, how much did the Uber IPO start off at? I think it started at $45 a share. They were valued at $76 billion. Yeah, they were valued at $76 billion, averaging about $46 a share, and they ended the day at $41 a share. Yeah, $45 a share. They ended at like 41 something. And I don't know, are you guys doing any higher risk IPO investments lately? Let me know in the chat. I'm not invested in Uber. I've used Uber as a consumer before, going to the airport on trips and stuff. But I've never invested with them. The big problem, if I were to invest in Uber, my big concern would be the competition. Because there's nothing exclusive about Uber, really, that other ride-sharing apps can't do, right? So, like, Lyft does the same thing as Uber. I kind of like investing in things that are a little bit more exclusive. That being said, if there was an ETF out that had Uber and whatever other public ride-sharing apps there are in the future, theoretically talking years down the road, I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't be against investing in that. I'm just a little bit high risk for my taste right now. Financially, I'm not in the best spot right now. So that's why I haven't been doing higher risk. I've been more conservative with my investments. Even with crypto, I haven't done any ICOs, haven't done any higher risk small cap plays. I've kind of just been really trying to buckle down and get more conservative with my money. And yeah. All right, any other chats coming in? If not, I'll give it a couple minutes and then end the stream. If anyone does want to donate crypto, link is in the description. I have an XRP wallet address and I have a Bitcoin wallet address, both in the description. They're just to some random Coinbase accounts that I own. They're not like my main addresses. I don't want to put my main wallet addresses out there because then people are going to know how much I own of each thing, and they're going to, I don't know, there's a lot of security issues with that, so I just kind of put some Coinbase links in there that are each account, each wallet only has a couple bucks in it each. And then if you guys want to donate, I appreciate it. Or if you guys want to do super chats, also highly appreciated. But yeah, so Uber had their IPO today. We talked about Uber, talked about the crypto markets hitting their 2019 highs, talked about Litecoin, we talked about the markets, talked about Fidelity. If anyone else has any questions, feel free to ask. I know we're getting a little bit of buffering. We are getting some buffering right now. So that's why I'll give it a few minutes in case there's chats that need to catch up. Randall says short Beezer Homes. Given the financial advice here. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Jay says, I will send you some XRP this weekend. Yeah, it's wise to start a new donation address. Definitely. I made the mistake in the past of keeping my Ethereum address out there. And people were like, this was like a while ago. People were like, wow, you have like, you know, a couple $1,000 in there. And I was just like, yeah, I should probably take that down and change it. That was a long time ago, though. And yeah, I don't want to make the same mistake, but thank you if you're going to be sending me some XRP. Again, you've been like the top contributor to the stream. Remember, you know, I don't expect you to donate. Only do it if you could. You know, if you go through financial troubles or you're saving for something or you have something big to pay for, you know, please don't donate to me if that's the case. Only donate if you have the extra money to do so, because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be taking money from people and, you know, they're not in a good spot themselves. So that's my only thing I want to say about that. But thank you for going to be sending me some XRP. I do appreciate it, brother. I think that's it for the stream, guys. If there's any last questions, I will give a couple more seconds just to let the stream. I don't know why we dipped into red for the video output. It was green before. The internet is so weird, but it shouldn't look too bad. Well, thank you, Jay. I do appreciate it. What kind of car? If you don't mind me asking, do you know what kind of car you're going to be getting? Or if you don't want to share that, that's fine. I was just curious. Because I'm probably going to... I'm sort of saving for a new car myself. Like, not hardcore right now. Like, I'm not expecting to get it for, like, you know... Like, I'm expecting to get a new car maybe sometime later this year. Best way to put it. I'm not sure what I want to get. Kind of an Acura. Nice. Acuras are very nice cars. I was thinking of getting a Hyundai Veloster. It's the 3-door Hyundai car. And you could get it with turbo. I don't know. Like, I like cars that look different. I know it's weird, but 3 doors are cool in my opinion. Randall says, thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it, Randall. Thank you for viewing the stream. I really do appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to run a quick ad on the stream, and then I'll do a final chat with you guys just to get any final inputs, and then I will get going. So just give me a minute. Okay, that's all set. Jay says those things look curvy. Gas mileage is probably great. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Gotta save on gas has been going up, hasn't it? At least where I am. I'm in California, so we're at like $4 a gallon, which is kind of hard to deal with. Because you can... The thing about California is you can make good money out here and still struggle. Like, you have people making $50K a year struggling out here because it's just so expensive. It really is so expensive out here. Oh, talked about a lot. Ooh, I need to go see a chiropractor. I really do. Fix the mic a little bit. You're between $3 and $3 and $3.75. Yeah, that's high, but compared to California, we're like at like $4.15 sometimes. We haven't hit 5 yet, but who knows? But I might be moving back east later this year, so hopefully, if I do move back east, I will save some money on gas. But yeah, all right, we're gonna wrap up the stream. Thank you, Jay, for coming out. Thank you, Randall, for coming out. Thank you to everyone who viewed. Again, I really appreciate the support, and I'm gonna get going. So I'll catch you later. I'll catch you maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream. If I don't stream tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe it means I'm busy. Something came up. Whatever. But I'll talk to you guys later. Jay says, "What part east? Connecticut. Connecticut. CT. Connecticut. That's where I am originally from. All right, so I'll see you later, guys. Hope you all have a great night. Peace out.